We are hoping that you are all well. This is the journey through the scriptures where we are reading from the first book of the scriptures, that is Genesis, to the last book of the scriptures, which is the book of Hazon. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you as we together learn, hear, and study the word of Yahweh together, when we know that our mighty and able Creator will be able to bless each and every one of you.
Shalom, dear friends of the nation. I greet you in the name of Yahshua. Welcome to the Messianic Double Show. Yahweh do you good as you continue watching. We don't take anything for granted, but we thank Yahweh for you and also for your viewers and also for your support to our channels. Yahweh do you good and baruch you. Hallelujah.
First Cephas or First Peter. Peter, an apostle of Yahshua the Messiah, to the strangers scattered throughout Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia, Asia, and Bethany, elect according to the foreknowledge of Yahweh, the Father, through the sanctification of the Spirit unto obedience and sprinkling of the blood of Yahshua the Messiah, grace unto you and peace be multiplied. Blessed be the Elohim and Father of our Master Yahshua the Messiah, which according to his abundant mercy has begotten us again unto a lively hope by the resurrection of Yahshua the Messiah from the dead, to an inheritance incorruptible and undefiled, and that fades not away, reserved in heaven for you, who are kept by the power of Elohim through faith unto salvation, ready to be revived in the last time, wherein you greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, you are in heaviness through manifold temptation, that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perishes, though it be tried by fire, might be found unto praise and honor, unto the glory at the appearing of Yahshua the Messiah, whom having not seen you love, in whom through now you see him not, other who without respect of person judge according to every man's work, pass the time of your sojourn here in fear. For as much as you know that you are not redeemed with the corruptible things as silver or gold, from which vain conversation received by tradition from your father, but with the precious blood of Messiah as a lamb without blemish and without spot, who verily was foreordained before the fountain of the world, but was manifested in these last days for you, who by him do believe in Elohim, who that raised him up from the dead, and that given him glory, that your faith and hope might be we were in Elohim, seeing you have purified your soul in obeying the truth through the scriptures unto unfeigned love of your brethren, which war against the soul, having your conversation honest among the Gentiles, that whereas they speak against you as evildoers, they by your good works, which shall behold, glorify Elohim, is in the day of visitation. Submit yourself to every ordinance of man for Yahweh's sake, whether it be to the king and supreme, as unto governors, and also unto that are sent by him, for the punishment of the evildoers, that are of the praise of them that do well. As for so is the will of Elohim, that which with well-doing you may put to silence the ignorance of the foolish men, as free and not using your liberty for a cloth of maliciously, but as the servant of Elohim. Honor all men, honor.
The same way, husband live understanding together, giving respect to the wife, as to the weaker vessel, as doing yes and going to the favor together, doers of evil. Those falsely accuse you do good behavior in a Mashiach shall be ashamed. For it is better, if it is the desire of Elohim to suffer for doing good than for doing evil. Because even Mashiach once suffered for sins, the righteous for the unrighteous, to bring to Elohim, having been put to death and indeed on the flesh, but made alive in the Ruach, in which you also went and proclaimed unto the spirits in prison, who were disobedient at one time, when the patience of Elohim waited in the days of Noah, while the ark was being prepared, in which a few, that is 8, being saved through water, with which figure now also saves us in mansion, not putting away the filth of the flesh, but the answer of a good conscience toward Elohim through the resurrection of Yahshua Messiah, whom having gone into Shamaim, is at the right hand of Yahweh, the messengers and the authorities and powers, having subjected to him. The book of 1 Cephas chapter number 4, verse number 1. Therefore, since Mashiach suffered for you in the flesh, arm yourselves, and also the same. Your part, he is blasphemed, but you are part of his praise. For you do not let any of you suffer, or as a murderer, or a thief, or a deer, or a doer of evil, or as a murderer, but being of Mashiachim,